Defense Union says troops should have been extracted from Central African Republic. And Houdini, the black mamba, still on the loose. With the latest news updates, I'm Hasina Gori. The South African National Defense Union says it has information from military sources that South African troops should have been extracted from the troubled Central African Republic last week before Sunday's bloody gun battle. Heavily armed Seleka rebels stormed the capital Banjul, killing several South African soldiers who were guarding President Francois Bozizé's presidential palace. Union spokesperson Pikkie Greef says the hierarchy in the SANDF ignored a warning to evacuate.
We've been told from very reliable sources yesterday that the advice from the military command to the presidency last week was that the situation was likely to escalate and that the troops should be extracted, and that apparently this advice was ignored. As far as we know, they were not well capacitated. We must remember that the contingent there was sent there on the presidency's own version to assist with the training of the military of that country.
The union says President Jacob Zuma should have withdrawn South African troops when Bozizé failed to honor a peace agreement. Greef says the troops should have been withdrawn with immediate effect, even if it entailed a military offense to relieve them. Yesterday, a number of South African soldiers were killed in conflict with rebels in the Central African country. It is not yet confirmed how many were killed, although reports say between 6 and 9. The Defence Forces Brigadier General Xolani Mabanga says they were still trying to assess the information from people on the ground. Mabanga said by yesterday afternoon the situation in Kar had calmed down and there was no threat to lives of the South African soldiers. National Police Commissioner Ria Piega will once again take the stand at the Marikana Commission of Inquiry today. Piega, who started her testimony last week, told the commission she stands by what she said in a press release soon after the Marikana massacre in August. In the media statement, she said police acted in self-defense when they shot and killed 34 mine workers. Piega explained that nothing had since happened to make her change her mind. The proceedings of the Marikana Commission of Inquiry is being streamed live on the SABC YouTube page. And finally, Houdini, the 2-meter black mamba that escaped from its enclosure at the Pretoria Zoo, has still not been found. The disappearance of the snake was discovered more than 2 weeks ago. Last week, the zoo's marketing manager, Craig Allenby, said the snake could have been stolen. He said that there was a market for illegal trade in indigenous reptiles such as black mambas. An internal investigation into the possible theft of the snake would be conducted to check if staff members could have been involved. Prey such as rats were used to try and lure the snake out, but this was unsuccessful. Infrared cameras were also installed to detect radiation, which is emitted by warm bodies. Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak's Option 1.